Hello friends, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing pretty well. And in today's video, I am gonna go over the dev note for 2026 updates and Marvel Future Fight. So if you haven't looked at it, let's look at it together and let's share opinions. And I would like if you share your opinions in the comment section too. So without wasting any more time, let's start the video. Now, with the dev note, you will also get some reward. If you don't want to miss out on them, go to the inbox and open notices and scroll down to all the way to bottom and you will see dev note. Just simply open it. You don't even need to read the note, you just simply need to tap the view button, and as soon as you do that, you will get one free audience blessing and then almost 1 day's worth of tier 4 materials. So just simply open the dev note. Now let's look at the dev note itself. Starting from the very top, it will, as always, give some greetings. Thank you Marvel Future Fight for that, but we are not reading all this. And actual information, or the sneak peek, you can call that, it starts from here, which is hero and uniform update plans. In 2026, we plan to introduce a variety of themes focusing on new heroes and uniforms for characters who haven't received an update recently. Sounds pretty good. If you are an agent who loves a specific characters but have been waiting a long time for a new uniform or for a uniform at all, we ask for your high expectations. Are you sure about that, Marvel Future Fight? We had pretty high expectation for 2025 because it was 10th year, and don't get me wrong, in the events part, if you look at it, the game was absolutely crushing, but in the actual uniforms update part or the character update part, it was pretty shit. So if you are telling us to have high expectation and gonna deliver us those type of uniforms which are absolute waste of crystals, that's a really wrong move. So I would like to suggest you to manage your expectation rather than keeping it really high. But let's discuss the actual thing here, that they said new heroes and uniforms for character who hasn't received an update recently. That means they might touch on the characters who haven't received the uniform since like 7, 8, 9 years, and those can include Deathlock and Werewolf and the characters like none other than Singularity herself. So I'm really excited. And it also, for a uniform at all, that means Eternals could get something soon, who knows. I would very much love to see Eternals coming back to meta again. I absolutely love Makari and those characters. This is very true when they said if you love a specific character but has been waiting for a long time for a new uniform, because there are a lot of those characters you absolutely love but you're never gonna touch them because they're absolutely useless. Moonstone is one example, and she is one of those epic quest character who hasn't got anything for a long time. So if they are gonna touch on those characters, it's gonna be absolutely beautiful thing. Now moving on, as many agents are already aware, we have an upcoming collaboration with the action game Marvel Cosmic Invasion. We appreciate your continued interest in which heroes will be updated in the soon to arrive collaboration. So those of you who are unaware of this, there is a game called Marvel Cosmic Invasion which is releasing very soon in 2026, and this is for PC and console. You can play it in them. On the occasion of release, there is going to be a collaboration event between many games, many Marvel games. Important thing is that includes Marvel Future Fight, and in the occasion of that, they are gonna release some updates for heroes, they said. So update is gonna feature multiple heroes or even new character, as much as I could interpret from this one. I really hope it is gonna be bigger and better than the so-called update we had with Rivals, which was very bad in terms of update, but uniform was pretty good. But let's hope it is gonna be better. And those of you who are trying Marvel Cosmic Invasion, you will have some good things in there too from Marvel Future Fight by the looks of it. So this will be pretty cool. Moving on, the Marvel Universe holds a vast array of themes and heroes that we have yet to introduce to you. true, very true. Will not only bring you future MCU themed updates but also endeavor to incorporate with themes and heroes that many agents have repeatedly been requesting. Now, this is very good thing. I don't know what characters are being requested in the forums. I don't visit it often nowadays. Back in like 2022, 2023, they were asking about so many characters back then, like Polaris, Havoc, but now we have those characters in game. So if you have been requesting for some other characters, you have been heard, my friend. By the looks of it, I guess you have been heard. So you might see your favorite characters very soon. That's really cool about the characters, uniforms, and update parts. And it sounds pretty promising, but we have to see that. It sounds promising every single year. So the second point here is content improvement and update plans. Now in 2026, we'll focus on reviewing and improving our existing content. So this is what you need the most, Marvel Future Fight. Reviewing. You don't ever review the suggestions and feedback from players lately, so that's really bad. I hope you are gonna listen to us more in 2026. So let's continue again. Our goal is to address inconvenience and strengthen the game's foundation while continuing to add new content to keep the game fun and engaging for all agents. Now the first point is phasing out certain time-consuming content. This is very, very important. We are reviewing the possibility of removing content that we believe requires significant time investment without providing a corresponding level of enjoyment, similar to the removal of Multiverse Invasion in this December update. Actually, I didn't get a time to talk about this termination of Multiverse Invasion thing and all the drama that it created back then, because I was dealing with something bad, some bad situations, let's say that. And this was actually a W move. From the very start when I heard about it, I was very happy that I don't have to waste my time. Technically you can leave, but this content was so much problematic, you know that, and they fixed the rewards and all, so it's all good now. For 5 of you who had played Multiverse Invasion and enjoyed it back then, your opinion matters, dude, but believe me, this was absolutely needed move, a W move from them. Now we will scale down elements that may feel tedious and instead focus on providing more enjoyment through the hero growth. Even if some content is removed, we plan to adjust the rewards so that you can acquire the corresponding items from other content without any shortfall. Now there are so many contents that I want to see terminated or at least improved, and those contents include very controversial one. You might not like my ideas, so I would save it for now, and I might talk about what contents could possibly be terminated or improved in the future videos, so you can join the channel for that. Okay, continuing, the second point here is world boss content improvements. This sounds very interesting. They always do some visual stuff which is absolutely needed for world boss every single year or in every few months. We plan to improve the Legend Plus World Boss experience by addressing the long playtime of World Boss caused by extended duration, frequent patterns, and lengthy cutscenes. Are they gonna reduce the time and cutscenes? That's very interesting. We are preparing to increase the sections where pattern can be skipped and reduce the duration of the patterns themselves. Wow, this sounds really good. For the boss like Jean Grey, who is one of the most annoying, maybe the most annoying in terms of cutscenes and things like that. And for the Legend Plus, maybe they are doing this for only Legend Plus, but we'll see about that. On the Legend Plus, Ebony Maw and Kala Obsidian's boss was pretty annoying in the cutscene part. There is like too much cutscene where you cannot attack and skip the phase. You can skip the phase if you have too much power, but it is hard for mid player like me, so it will be really good if they do that. Furthermore, we are considering a balanced adjustment to mitigate the difficulty of the World Boss Legend Plus as the stages advance, which currently becomes excessively challenging. True, very true. We plan to reduce the boss HP while simultaneously increasing its attack power. Now those who says if you are dying in world boss kind of things, there might be a difference now to better preserve the fun, challenge, and tension of taking on the world boss. Now, with this, actually, the hybrid card set might come to meta. Finally, we are preparing an improvement that moves beyond the previous system where playing World Boss more than 5 times daily was limited to a simple training mode. We aim to enable additional play that still offers a sense of achievement. Wow, they are just gonna give us more daily runs for World Boss or something like that. While you will continue to receive the World Boss clear reward only for the first 5 daily clears, we plan to allow you to pursue next stage unlock requirements and challenge higher stages without daily restriction. Wow, this can actually be game changing. Well, the thing is, you can only do 5 stages and only get rewards for the first 5 stages, but you can unlock the higher stages even if you don't get the daily 5 stages reward, but you can climb higher without wasting days. That is really good. You can unlock the higher boss if you already can unlock the higher boss. You don't have to wait for the refill in the world boss. Wow, that's a W move. If they are going to do it sooner, I will love it. And more, first clear reward for each world boss stage will be instantly acquired as soon as you successfully complete a higher stage challenge. Wow. I would like to clap, but I'm holding the phone. Wow, this is very, very important and good change. Now they also want to give some new content updates. Alongside improvements to existing content, we are preparing a variety of new content additions. We are currently preparing to introduce a new epic quest and a new world boss. Okay, I'm not really excited for these because epic quest, it was a good epic quest for juice and all that this time, but they just replaced it just in 1 month with Loki and PvP side. I don't want to talk about this, but if they are gonna do the same thing with the epic quest, who will be excited for it? I don't know, but a new epic quest is always good for some previews, I guess, and a new world boss. At this point, I don't even want another world boss since Thanos is doing pretty fine till now, but we'll see if the world boss is going to be good. Absolutely, who wouldn't like to have a new world boss to play for a few months? So this is also a step in the right direction, I guess. Furthermore, we are preparing to introduce a new GBR, first since Dormammu, along with an expansion of the dispatch mission and an update to the Shadowland content. Wow, this line only is enough to make my day great. Now they are gonna release a new GBR. Maybe with the Cosmic Invasion update, who knows? But maybe not that soon. But I don't know, man. New GBR feels so great. I'm already so hyped for the next year. And expansion of dispatch mission. So there are gonna be more material to farm. Maybe life seed, probably life seed, but still. New dispatch mission, more gold, and a new celebration event for the new dispatch. That is pretty cool. And an update to the Shadowland content. Oh my god. I have been waiting for this. They improved the Shadowland shop and all, but still playing Shadowland every week. It's weekly, but still very hectic. So I cannot wait for Shadowland content to be improved. Wow, this is really the great thing here. Now let's move on. The specific timing is not yet set, but we will inform you through another development team letter or a notice as soon as preparations are complete. Maybe they are gonna release another dev note in the next year. Let's move on to the third one here. Other improvement plans. I'm so excited right now. In addition to the content improvements mentioned above, we are listening closely to recurring feedbacks and actively looking for ways to address areas of inconvenience. Now, the thing is, I don't trust you. In this one, I absolutely don't trust you. You are not listening to us. Absolutely not. For example, we are truly reviewing the difficulty of using tier 4 striker skill. I don't know if you've been asking that, but could be. I'm not active in the forums. If you guys are asking for that, I'm so sorry. And the issue that using only one custom gear limits a hero's utility. What? Now I understand what they actually listened. Pyrata might be so happy right now. His name is Pyrata, right? I might check that and correct it if it's not. It's the one specific point that I remember from his paragraph. He might be dancing right now. I don't know. While it is challenging to incorporate every single opinion, we'll do our best to reflect the feedback that has been consistently submitted. Now, this section feels like it's the reply for that one specific guy. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, finally, we thank you once again for helping us to successfully conclude our 10th anniversary year 2025. Actually, anniversary events and things were absolutely great. Thank you for that, Marvel Future Fight. We are planning an eventful 11th year anniversary celebration, and we are setting our plans for the next year. I don't know if it's gonna be better than 10th year anniversary, but let's see. We always review these suggestions submitted through various channels, but we will pay even closer attention to comments left on this development team letters. So go on, guys, write all of your problems, complaints, feedbacks, everything. It's your chance. We wish you a happy holiday seasons, and please be sure to accept the gift we have prepared with our sincere gratitude. The reward that I have told about in the very beginning of this video. So I would also like to wish you a very happy holiday, and let's read some of the top comments. People are pretty happy with this, except for the 5 people that I talked earlier who is unhappy because of the termination of multiverse invasion, I guess. But let's see. Okay, Shadow is pretty happy, it looks. And this is a Spanish comment, which I cannot read. And he looks pretty unhappy. And Bob Needs Luck has to say there is absolutely no need to nerf World Boss plus boss's HP. The current difficulty is absolutely fine. More power creep will eventually make higher stages easier. Please do not do that. So about this, I think they are gonna release the new boss, and when they do that, they are gonna slightly decrease the difficulty of the older bosses, but the highest boss difficulty should be or would be as similar to now. So the new players could also enjoy those legend plus bosses which are currently in game, because if you look at them, they don't have much of difference in the difficulty unless you are at the very high levels. So this is actually a good move as much as I could see, because they can add another boss and make him as difficult or even more difficult, and the existing boss could be a little less difficult for the new players to enjoy. So you can disagree with me on the comments. Bob needs luck. I also do need luck in this game, by the way. The Legend Prime 96 has to say, I would like to suggest that please tier 3 Exodus, because he is the only universal mutant. Please. Do please, in one comment you better do that. I forget Exodus. Yeah man, he needs tier 3. So yeah, moving on. Now Angelo MX had some designs for the characters and the uniforms which could be added in game, so if you agree with him, give him some love. And Rey Mysterio has 3 points. Fix sealed archive. Yeah, there are some absolutely predatory thing in the sealed archive which wants my raid CDP. That's bad. More new characters plus rework for character like Singularity and Deathlock and more. Yeah, that's I guess they are gonna do that now after saying all that. New epic quest, especially Squadron Supreme. There are more options, I guess, not just Squadron Supreme, but that would be pretty cool too. Homie Infini. Hello everybody, I think that it will be so deep, so good to make an epic quest with Silver Surfer like in the comics, and I'm waiting for so many years to include Impossible Man. Yeah, that would be cool, and I think this is coming from the leaks and all. He was excited from the leaks and everything from the Galactus epic quest, but that didn't happen, so this could be an option. Happy New Year, GM. Yeah, Avengers Doomsday poster. Now yeah, I am searching for Pyrata in comment section. Why is he not here? Okay, no Pyrata. Let's find him, man. Where is he gone? Let's find him. Let's find him. I guess he's not here. Okay. Maybe the guy is retired finally because of the second custom gear slot is discussed in the dev note. Okay. I hope. Okay, I found the guy, Pirata One. Finally, they listened. Oh man, his haters are gonna be crazy. 3 other improvement plan. We're listening closer to it. Yeah, I was talking about this one. Thanks to me. Okay, no one is replying this time. Maybe people who hated him back then is going crazy right now. Again, Pirata, reducing or terminating existing game content is not the way, Netmarble. Only one new world boss per year is not enough. Other games like Diablo Immortal have dozens of bosses. And this is Spanish comment which I don't understand. I guess it is a good move. If the game mode is so shitty, the only way to terminate them to create another one. Or if there is a room for improvement, that's absolutely true that they should improve the game mode rather than terminating it completely. For example, Shadowland shop is pretty good and some of the areas of Shadowland is pretty good, but the grinding itself, it's super boring every week. The same thing with same character with some autoplays, some manual plays. That's boring, and that side of the game mode has some potential to be reworked, and those type of game mode should be reworked. But there are and there were game modes which had very less room to improvement, so the only way was to terminate and introduce something which would be more fun, rewarding and enjoyable and all that stuff. And at the end, this was the dev note and my reaction to it and community's reaction to it. And by the looks of it, most of the people look positive on the dev note. But we'll see what the future holds and how the actual update's gonna look like. And I'll see you in the future with better contents in 2026. We might do some live streams this year and have a very happy new year in advance. Thank you for watching this one.